Hi, this video will discuss how to sketch an isocost and how to determine the slope of an isocost curve. So what is an isocost curve? It's simply a curve that's going to show you different input combinations that cost the same for a firm. So in this example, of course, capital is on the y-axis, labor is on the horizontal axis, and we want to sketch an isocost of $200. And so our isocost of this $200, we're going to have our input cost of a worker. Their wages are $40 each. The input cost of a machine is $10, the rental price of a machine. We want to sketch an isocost of 200. So how do we do this? The easiest way to sketch an isocost is first determine if you spend all your money on capital, how many units of capital could you rent? Well, you have $200 to spend, and the rental price is $10. So you could rent up to 20 machines and no workers. So 20 is going to be this y-axis. Now, correspondingly, let's figure out how many workers you can hire if you have $200 to spend and the worker wage is $40 each. Well, likewise, then you would take 200 and divide by the wage rate of 40. Or that says, hey, if you go all in on workers, you can get 5 workers. And now to sketch the isocost, simply connect the dots. This will give you an isocost curve. This is supposed to be a line, by the way. And what's the slope of this isocost curve? Well, if you rise over run, starting from this point, ending at this point, that's a rise over run. That's a rise or a drop of 20. What's the run going from here to here? That's 5. So this slope will always be negative. It's a negative 4 is the isocost slope. So this example has shown you how you sketch an isocost curve given you have the input prices and the isocost level. You want to sketch 200. And this has also shown you how do you find the slope of the isocost curve. In this case it's negative 4, but more generally the slope will always be negative W over R, your input, cost of your inputs.